One, two, check, check, 1, 2. Welcome back, everybody. This is Gratitude with GAB, episode 3. It is flying by. It's already been roughly 3 months and some change ever since I dropped my first episode of this podcast. It has been quite the journey. I'm excited more than ever to dive into what we have to say and eventually start having guests on the podcast. Well, I hope that you all have been being as present as possible, noticing when your ego is taking over and snapping back right into the now, letting people think whatever the heck they want to think about you, doing what you truly want and what you desire without anybody saying otherwise. Let them. Alrighty. So, let's dive into something that is super important. If you want things in life, if you want to get the things that you truly desire, then you need to be aware that all there is now, correct? I've said this multiple times. There's no such thing as the past, there's no such thing as the future, there only is now. So, that being said, if you are trying to manifest and you're saying that you're gonna have that thing, like, I am going to be wealthy, I am going to have this truck, I am going to have my own YouTube channel and be famous on it. You're speaking in future terms when there is no such thing as the future, correct? So the more you say, like, in the future, the more it's not going to happen because all there is now, correct? So what you have to do is speak in now terms, switching up your perspective, retraining your subconscious to, like, truly believe that there's only now and work for you all day. Let's say, like, you're at work or like you're making food or you're doing whatever you got to do. Your subconscious is going to be working for you, manifesting, attracting what you have been aligning yourself with and speaking while you're doing the things that you need to do all day. Like, you can be at work and still be working without even knowing. And that's like the best thing, because then you and your subconscious are on the same track. You are the one who has to train your subconscious. Your subconscious cannot train you. It cannot be doing that, because then all of the fears, the what ifs, the regrets, all that stuff is going to be what owns you. It's going to be what takes control of you. Instead of you retraining it, it is going to control you. And then you identify yourself with that, which catches you in a whole entirely different loop. Not good, okay? Think about it like this. Remember, I told you multiple times, the reason that I named my podcast Gratitude with Gab is because gratitude is the key to all success, internally and physically. If gratitude is that key, right, then believing that you have something now is really how you unlock having it, because gratitude is the key to that. The more you give thanks for something, the more you will be blessed with it and other things. So if you're saying, I'm going to have this truck, you're not being grateful that you are given the opportunity to have the truck. I'm giving this example because when I was manifesting my truck, this is how I did it. Not what I'm saying now, but I have the truck now is what I was saying. I would pass by Chevy dealerships and be like, oh, I'm so happy I got my truck for the best price. Like, I'd be like envisioning myself driving the truck. Oh, I'm so grateful. Like, I'm so grateful I have this truck. Like, I love my truck so much. Like, already having it, correct? Because there is a reality. There's infinite possibilities, infinite realities. My reality is the one where I have the truck, and it's the best truck, and I'm grateful for it, okay? So tune yourself in and align to the reality in which has the desires and aspirations, dreams, goals, etc. that you want. Envision that crap. And don't stop until you get there. Because guess what? The second you start envisioning, and the second you start believing that it's already happening, it's on its way to you, and it will happen. Being grateful and showing gratitude for the thing that you already have, that you are manifesting, allows you to give thanks for it instead of begging for it. I know that you know when you pray, you can't be like, God, please give me this, please give me that, please. No, you have to say, God, thank you for the opportunity, for giving me the opportunity to be this, to do this. You have to thank him, because you'll get what you truly desire, if you know how to ask for it. Let's say you want to be more patient and you're like, God, please, like, take these people away from me. I don't have the patience to deal with them. Please give me more patience. He's not going to take them away from you. He's going to give them more opportunities to test your patience so that you can have more opportunities to have patience. You feel me? Everything works like that. Nothing in life is completely just free. You have to do the work, and it is easy. Once you believe and know it's easy and know how to do this life thing, it is easy. But not like other people think that we just get things easy because, I don't know, just blessings drop from the sky, which they do, but you gotta ask for them the right way. Whenever your subconscious like accepts an idea that you give it, it immediately begins to execute it. And that could be a really good thing, but it could also be a really not good thing. Like with my truck. The second I started saying like, oh, my truck is so beautiful. And so, like I feel the excitement, I'm envisioning the dream, I'm grateful for it already. It immediately starts to execute, opening windows for me, ripping through the freaking universe to bring me opportunities in order for me to get the truck that I've been wanting. But also, let's say like I already told you guys about my past in the first episode. Doesn't exist. When you refer to the past as like reflecting, that's okay. But like living in it, being regretting it and stuff and feeling guilty is not okay. So I'm going to refer to it and reflect for a second. When I used to think that I was sick and I just kept programming my mind to think I was sick, like, oh, I can't eat this, I can't eat this, I can't eat this. Then it was executing it. I am sick. I am this. Then I would identify with the I ams and make the sickness my whole identity. That's also another way that your subconscious accepts an idea that you tell it and starts to execute it. Not good. Like it could literally ruin everything, that you've been trying to work towards so hard. You've been doing so good. Please do not ruin that with a negative idea that your mind is going to begin to immediately execute and make your life. Okay? Your life situation, my bad. There's a difference. Your life is you, your divine self, your soul, your radiant self. Your life situation is like what's going on with your job, what's going on with your love life, what's going on with blah, 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 blah. The different things. The life is life, like animals, trees, you. That is life. Cells. Get it? Okay. The right thing for you, though, is inevitable when your thoughts are positive, constructive, and loving. So, like, train your mind to be those things. Like I said, your mind doesn't have to control you because your mind is not you. That's also another good way to differentiate between you and the mind, because a lot of people still don't get that you are two different things and that you are not your mind. I'm saying your mind because, like, you're inside of this body, so it's like the mind. Same thing. The thoughts will follow. Once you start retraining your mind, if your mind has control over you, then you know for a fact that it's not you, because you can't have a control over yourself. That doesn't make sense. It's literally impossible. So something has to have like a controlling hand over you, and that is the mind, because the mind is not you, it's the ego. It thinks it's doing its job by protecting you and justifying why it does these things that it does by wrecking things, thinking that it's protecting you when it's truly not. It thinks that vulnerability is weakness when vulnerability is actually key. If you retrain your mind for negative things, like you identify yourself with the mind and you let the thoughts roll and you start identifying yourself as this sad person, the thoughts will follow. Not good thoughts, sadness, stuff that will make you down in the dumps. But if you retrain your thoughts to say, you are not me, but I do accept you, I do love you, your feelings are valid, and I will let you feel them, but I am not them. I am this. I am radiant. I am beautiful. I am loved. I am smart. I am energetic. I'm creative. I'm all these things, right? Then your thoughts will start to follow that. It will start to make creative thoughts. Oh, let's do this and make an invention. And guess what? Your invention becomes famous and you make tons of money off of it. Those thoughts will follow because the subconscious works for you while you don't even know, because you programmed it to. Subconsciously means not consciously. You know, like you're not totally aware of it. You could become aware of it for a second, but it's like it's happening while you're doing life. And that's the good part, because you don't have to work hard. Your subconscious doesn't respond to coercion though. It responds to your faith and conscious mind acceptance of an idea. For example, instead of saying like, I am wealthy, in your bank account, you only have $25. Your subconscious knows, as you are trying to say, I am wealthy, it knows that you only have 25 bucks. So it knows, well, we're not wealthy, actually. We only have 25 bucks, but maybe if I keep saying I am wealthy, I will be wealthy. Right there, already canceled it out. It literally took the idea and canceled it out because it's already saying we're not wealthy, we have 20 bucks. So instead of trying to make something true by saying that and fight your subconscious in like a fight back and forth, just say the idea over and over until you attract it, because it's true. If you say the word ugly in the mirror, not even I am, just ugly, 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 you're gonna start to think you're ugly, you're gonna start to see the ugly in other people, and you're gonna start to see the ugly in the world. It's the truth. What you say and what you do is what you see around you. It's the truth. So if you keep saying in the mirror every day, or right before you go to sleep, or right when you wake up, or when you're at work and where you're walking around, wealth, 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 you're gonna start to see wealth in your life. Your subconscious, when it hears the word wealth, it doesn't fight with it and be like, well, I'm not, because nobody said you were. We're just saying wealth. Now you can actually fully believe with your subconscious that wealth can come to you, because if you believe in the law of attraction, then you believe that it can come to you by saying it over and over and believing it. So believe in the idea of wealth and it will happen for you. That's actually what I use to become wealthy. No, I'm not saying I'm a billionaire, but I'm definitely wealthy. I have things that I need. I have plenty of extra. I have wealth in life. It doesn't even have to be specifically money. You can attract anything, financial wealth as well. I definitely have enough to get by far, and I have a lot extra. I'm very comfortable. I don't want to be at the point where I'm overflowing with money and I don't know what to do with it. I don't want that. I have wealth in a lot of other aspects of my life, and that was the goal. People always ask me, how did you get that truck? You can't afford that. You only make this much a week. Okay, if you think that, I'm gonna let you think that, because I know I am wealthy, and I know that I will be blessed always, because I'm very grateful for it and everything that I have and everything that I'm continuing to receive. Gratitude is key. So yeah, another key is relaxation. Relaxation is key. And I'm not talking about, I'm not gonna pay my bills, I'm just gonna go relax at the beach and just stay there all day and do nothing. No, I'm talking about you do what you need to do, but relax. Don't let the thoughts run. Don't let your mind say, oh, we got to do this, we got to do that, we got to do this, we got to do that. No, do what you need to do, attract what you want to attract, and let your mind do the work for you. Like I said before, you train your mind and the thoughts will follow. The thoughts are what become your reality if you give into them. So if your ego all the time is thinking of ways to make you wealthy, ways to make you successful, then that is what's going to happen. Relax. You don't need to do anything else but do what you got to do. Obviously, if a bill needs to be paid, you got to pay it. You can't just sit there and think that your subconscious is going to pay the bill for you. Like, you also have to do your part. So just relax. Trust the fact that the wealth is coming. It's already on its way to you. You keep saying wealth, wealth. What do you think? Nothing's going to happen? No, that's impossible. If you know the universal laws of attraction, then you know that it's going to happen for you, because it can't not happen for you. It's actually literally, physically, and atomically impossible. You're going to get what you need. You're going to get what you want. You deserve it. And believe that you do, because if you don't believe that you deserve it, you're not going to get it, okay? Relaxation is key. One thing that could totally cancel out all the things that I just listed to you is resistance. I think we've talked about this before, but resistance is one of the biggest blockers to attraction. It's like writing yourself a blank check, because you're allowing your mind to do it. You're giving it permission. Whenever you feel resistance, let that pass. It's natural for the ego to want to resist all of these things because it wants to protect you. It thinks it's dangerous. It thinks, don't do that, we're gonna get fricked over, like don't do it. But in reality, it's actually helping you. Hey, excuse me. Anyway, it's helping you because change is good. And doing things that we don't know because we've never tried them is good, because how else are you going to ever grow if you don't try new things? You know what I mean? So resisting emotions also plays into that, because remember, like, any resistance of energy is bad. And remember what emotions mean, like I told you before. Emotions are energy in motion. So like stopping that emotion from flowing and being properly recognized and felt creates an energy block, and in result a chemical reaction, which cuts out everything that you've basically been working so hard to achieve. All of those goals that you thought you were working towards, by attracting that resistance, once you give energy to that, it pushes it all away. And I don't think we want to do that, because we're working very hard to get what we want. So don't resist. It's like you're running, right? Here's a good analogy. You're running towards your goal. It's right there. You see it. You go out, right, to grab it, and a thought comes in, what if we can't do this? Or sadness comes in and you don't properly feel it. No, I don't want to feel like that. I'm awesome. I don't feel sadness. It's like something literally pushes your hand back and starts pushing you, and you keep falling back until you realize, wait, I don't need to resist you. I'm going to hold you. I love you. Walk with me. You feel that emotion. You give it validation. You say, I love you. I'm sorry. I feel you. I know you're there, but you can't stay with me. You can come with me for a little while, but you can't stay. You are not me. You are a visitor. Okay? You walk with that, and then eventually you let go. And it's ready to let go because you gave it what it needs. It's validation and acceptance. It's love. Now it's ready to let go. Once you let go, it's not going to cling on to you because you already accepted it for what it is. So it lets go. And then, boom, got that goal. Period. Anyway, it's true that our God is a very loving God, and He wants to give us what we want in life. As long as it aligns with what He plans for us, He is more than happy to grant your wishes. More than happy. Ask and you shall receive. And I don't know if you've heard that one. Matthew 7:7. What am I doing? Matthew's the first book in the New Testament. Okay. Ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall discover. Knock and the door will be open for you. I do have the Passions translation of the Bible, so sometimes the wording is a little bit different. It's easier to actually understand. I prefer the Passions translation. It doesn't have any thy or shall in it. I mean, I still understand that, but it's just much easier and better. And it also has at the bottom like translations and stuff, and like what it could possibly mean. And I like it a lot. So yeah, ask and you will receive, seek and you will discover, knock and the door will be open for you, is what this Bible says. Ask the right way and you shall receive. God's basically saying, or God's word is saying, that you can manifest. It's not saying manifest and you shall receive. No, it's saying basically ask whatever you want. I want to be wise. I want to be strong. I want to be courageous. I want to be brave. You're going to receive that. If you really want that and you're asking for it, you're going to put in the work to do it, you will receive. God will bless your path because He's like, yes, girl, you're going to get what you want because this is good for you, right? Now, if you say, I want strip clubs, I want this, guess what? If you really use the power of manifestation, you might get that. But guess who's not going to bless your path? God. And when He doesn't bless your path, it doesn't usually turn out very well for you, because anything you've created or done with the unblessed path of the Lord is going to crumble. Not a good thing. Enjoy your 5 minutes of fame because it is not going to last. You have to create things that are in His eyes as beautiful and acceptable. It is already yours, okay? Get that in your brain right now. Whatever it is already yours. So don't forget to give thanks for it and be grateful. Told you gratitude is key. And what I feel like I know what you're thinking right now. Well, it's just weird to me because how am I going to give thanks for something that doesn't even exist? Actually, it's not really here. That's resistance. If you don't believe it already exists, which it does, infinite possibilities, infinite realities, it does exist. It has to be on its way to you, and the only way to be on its way to you is to actually realize that it is yours. It may not be like right while we're speaking, but it is now. It's already literally on its way. Like, here's a good analogy. If someone texts you, hey, let's hang out. And you're like, okay, I'm on my way. Someone asks them, hey, is so-and-so coming? Yeah, they're on their way now. They're not gonna be on their way. No, they're on their way now. You told them to come, so they're on their way now, right? Just because I'm on my way now doesn't mean that I'm not coming now. Get me? Doesn't mean I'm coming tomorrow or next week or the week after. It means I'm coming now. It's coming now. Just because it's not in front of your face as you're saying it doesn't mean it's not already on its way now. It is yours. You buy a truck from another state and you have it shipped here, it's still on its way, but it's yours. It is yours. So yes, anything is yours now. I hope those analogies helped. They're a little up there, but I hope they helped. The best and most effective time to like manifest stuff like this is right in the morning when you wake up and right before you go to bed, because your subconscious is in like a more subjective and vulnerable state, and it's just like a really, really good way to do it because it's like it's fresh and there's nothing that's been going on throughout the day tarnishing whatever is in there. So here's some ways, some good ways, the best ways to do this. Follow my lead and you'll have what you desire in no time. You'll have it now, no time. Anyway, number 1, imagine the reality of your fulfilled desire. Like, imagine it. Close your eyes. You don't even need to close your eyes, but it's best when you do. Close your eyes. You imagine where you are at that moment, what it smells like, what it looks like, what sounds you hear in the background, birds chirping, animals, people talking, etc. And maybe you're drinking a coffee. You imagine the taste of the coffee. It's best to include all 5 senses to make it super real. Number 2, feel the thrill of reaching and accomplishing it. Get excited about it. No way, I just did that. Get excited. Feel that thrill. It makes it all the more real to you. Your subconscious starts to try and recreate that in real life, which is why we're doing this, so we can have our subconscious work towards that goal while we're literally doing the things we need to do for our life situations. Pay our bills, go to work. Work. Number 3, last one, believe with all of your being that it is happening now. Because like I said, if you believe that, you're training your subconscious to also believe that. And guess what's happening? Checking to see if my mic's still on. Guess what's happening? It's looking for opportunities to align with what you are aspiring and what you're imagining, because it's real. It's finding the reality. Okay, let me look out for that reality. Oh, found it. Let me align you with that one. That's what's happening. So like the more you say, I'm not going to do this, I'm never going to be this, I'm not good enough, the more you're aligning yourself with that reality. And that's not good. That's not good for you. The best thing for you is to imagine the reality of your fulfilled desire. You feel the thrill of reaching and accomplishing it, and you believe with all of your freaking being that it is already happening now. You put yourself into it. You taste that coffee. It's never been better, that coffee, because guess what? You just accomplished your goal and you're excited. So that coffee has never tasted better. Those birds have never sounded prettier. That view has never been more captivating than it is right now, because you just accomplished your goal. Hooray! I'm proud of you. Yeah. Let any doubts of the ego pass and do not identify yourself with them. This is a form of resistance of the now. Once you identify yourself with like a lingering or a passing thought, like I'm not good enough. Okay, you know what? I'm not good enough. Yeah, I'm not, because my past this, past that, and what if that, past and future, that's resisting the now. The now is seeing that and letting it pass. You're in the now. Think of it this way. I love analogies. I freaking love them. You're here now. Here comes a thought that comes from the past and is now going to go to the future, quote, quote. You're in the now. So you're sitting here. This is what you're supposed to do. Past to future. Watch it pass. It's gone. It's gone. Now, if you identify yourself with that thought, you indeed are now coming from the past to the future, and you're like this. You're following it. You are not good enough. This is the thought, right? Yeah, I'm not good enough because my parents said this when I was younger. Yeah, I'm not good enough because I'm never going to be this. See how it just went from the past to the future, and now you are moving along with it because you're identifying yourself with that thought. I think that might be the best analogy I've ever freaking given. It's a form of resistance of the now. and then it will put a block in between you and your desires, like I said before. You're holding on to that crap. It wants you to notice it, and you didn't. You identified yourself with it. You think it's you. It's like, please notice me. Okay, I'm noticing you. I'm watching you pass. Thank you for coming. I'll put out some cookies and milk for you, bro. You're welcome here. You gotta pass. You can't stay. You are welcome here. You are a visitor, but you cannot be a resident here. So, bye. Don't forget to ask God to bless your dreams and plans as well. Like I was saying before, you want a strip club, that is not going to be blessed by the Lord, because that is indulging in egotistical sin. It's just not good, okay? Whatever your dreams and aspirations are, it's going to better you, or it's causing you joy in this lifetime. Like I needed a daily driver, since I do have a modified car that I drive. I needed a daily driver, and I really wanted the truck, and nothing of that truck was sinful or anything to be ashamed of in God's eyes. So of course he's going to bless my journey on getting the truck. You know what I mean? It's good. Psalm 19:14. So may the words of my mouth, my meditations, and every movement of my heart be pure and pleasing and acceptable before your eyes, my only Redeemer and Protector. What it's saying is basically my goals, my desires, my meditations, every movement that I make be pure and pleasing and acceptable. Just like what I said. Like, you know that I want it, and it's all for your glory. So please bless my path. Once you do that, bro, it's inevitable that it's going to happen for you. Now, if you don't please him, you don't praise him, he's going to be like, okay, Gab, you're on your own. I'm not going to sabotage you, but I'm not going to bless your path either. I'm going to let the ways of the world do whatever. If they sabotage your plan, then oh well, Gab, I'm sorry. You don't worship me as your one and only. You don't recognize me as your savior. You don't come to me with your plans and your life and ask to be blessed, because hello, I'm the one who made you. Exactly. It's not going to happen. You have to ask him to bless your plans. And I'm not saying like, Lord, please bless my plans. No. I'm saying like, have a conversation. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be able to get this, Lord. Like, thank you so much for putting these things in my path and allowing me to have this beautiful power of manifestation and giving me the universe that works in hand with my desires and aligns me with the reality that I'm meant to have, meant to be in. Bless my path. I'm almost there. Please put your hand on my shoulder and guide me to my desire. Pretty professional, huh? You are more than welcome to steal my prayer right there. But yeah, just talk to him like he's your friend, because he wants a relationship with you. The truth is, guys, God doesn't want you to sit here and, Almighty Lord of all. Like, he doesn't want you to sit there and bow down to him. He wants you to be comfortable with him. He wants you to feel like without a doubt you're going to heaven, because you and him are like this. You do everything for him. You do everything to please him. You do everything to make him proud of creating you. That's what he wants. So I know that's not like part of like my podcast, but I did want to add that, because I feel like a few of you might be halting your relationship with God because you're a little bit scared. And fearing God is different than that. That's like a more deep meaning, and I'll get into that another time probably. But anyway, a few points that I want you to take from this is, number one, do not forget to be in a constant relaxed state, because if you are not relaxed, that is resistance of the now. The now is relaxing and beautiful, and it's just an opportunity for you to just be. You know what I mean? So be relaxed. Don't create mental conflict while manifesting, because that does not go well. We already talked about what that does. It literally puts a mental block in between you and what you want. Notice the thoughts as they pass. Let them be. Don't identify with them. Also welcome them. Let them pass, but welcome them. Don't be like, I'm scared. No. Welcome them. You're in the now. You're safe. Breathe. Let them pass. Welcome them. Hi. Bye. You know what I mean? Safe travels. Feeling of wealth produces wealth. Feeling of health produces health. Feeling of success produces success. And so on. Feel it. Believe it. I am feeling it, therefore I believe in it. Make your own song or something. When I was manifesting wealth, health, prosperity, success, and stability, I would make a song. And I told my friend about this too, and I think she does it now too, but I'd be like, wealth, health, stability, success, prosperity, success, stability, wealth, health. And I'd be like, wealth, 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 wealth. And I'd start dancing and singing no matter where I was, work, etc. And I kid you not, I would walk around and find money on the floor. People would walk up to me and give me a tip for literally putting air in their tires, like $15, like wealth, my friend, literal and actual wealth. And whatever you say, like I said, feeling of wealth produces wealth. You are what you imagine yourself to be. If you really imagine yourself to be this beautiful being, even if other people don't agree, you are beautiful because you're imagining yourself to be so. You are beautiful. And there's no doubt that you're beautiful because you know you are. And all that matters and all that is true is what you are living and not what other people are living, because that ties in with the let them, correct? Yes. Imagine the reality of your fulfilled desire, feel the thrill of reaching it and accomplishing it, and believe with all of your being that it's happening right now. Okay? My friends, you are a powerful being with like everything that God has put into us. How could you not see that? You are literally able to create things. You're able to do in the Bible, like it said in the Bible, you are able to move mountains with God by your side. It is true. Jesus performed miracles, so can we. He gave us like the Holy Spirit. It lives in us. It's a piece of God. It's us. That's your soul. That's what it is. That's why no one can explain where we go when we die. Because we don't die. The body does. Of course, it has an expiration date, not us. So everything that you already want, you already have it. It's on its way to you right now. Skin is glowing, girl. Everything you have is already yours. Everything you want, you already have, and is in fact already yours. Just keep saying it over and over. If you have to be delusional about it, be freaking delusional about it. Say every single day in the mirror, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for being this. I'm grateful for being that. You get me? I'm so excited to see what you guys are going to do with your beautiful, awesome, insane, your powers. It's very exciting to see what you guys are going to do with this beautiful, magnificent power that God has given each and every one of us. Okay? If I could do it, so can you. And if other people can do it, so can you, because it's not just me who's doing this. I know tons of people who are doing it. I've actually taught a few of them, and they're doing it for themselves, and it makes me so happy. Like, I genuinely get thrilled and excited and just ecstatic when I see you guys just accomplishing your goals, especially when you're following what I'm telling you in my podcast. Like, how beautiful is that? Anyway, I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys next time for Gratitude with Gab, episode 4. Gabri out.